Yo, what's going on? It's Keys from Black Quarterback Series. Happy Friday. I know everybody's watching the NBA Finals right now. I'm actually watching the NBA Finals right now. It's at halftime, so I thought I'd speak about some NFL news that we had going on this today. It was a pretty interesting, like 24 hours or 24, 48 hours. So, first of all, rest in peace to John Burkins. Burkins? I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. I apologize. He was on Sports Science. I used to watch that growing up. It was on like FS. It wasn't. It was like Fox Sports Midwest. I used to watch that on Fox Sports Midwest, and then ESPN bought it, and then used to watch. It ended up being a Sports Center segment. One of the best sports shows that we've ever had. So, rest in peace to John. Check up on all your strong friends, man. It's men's. This is crazy. It's men's mental health month. I think that's what it's called. I'll put it on the screen. But check up on all your strong friends. Shout out to all the men out there, especially the fathers getting the damn job done. We believe in you, black men specifically, even if the world don't believe in you. So let's get into this NFL news. So, um, we're gonna get to AR, but I have a few more things I want to talk about. Rashard Bateman signed a 3-year, 36.75 million dollar contract. It's a pretty team friendly deal. I don't really see nothing wrong with it. I'm not versed on if it's movable or not, but it feels pretty movable if they want to get into the Tyreek Hill sweepstakes, which is what I'm hoping for. So Tyreek Hill played in Kansas City, so he played in cold weather before. He could play in cold weather again. Like, could you imagine? They would literally be the fastest offense probably in NFL history. But we'll talk about that if it actually happens. Fingers crossed that it actually happens. Um, so Aaron Rodgers, we all knew he was going to sign eventually. I can't remember where I said it at, but I think if I remember correctly, I think I mentioned this in my season preview video. I think I used the caveat of if Aaron Rodgers plays here to dictate my record. I'm not sure I'll remember, but if I remember correctly, I'm sure this is what I did because everybody knew. Like Ryan Clark said, it was the worst kept secret in the NFL right now. So we all knew this was gonna happen. I knew he had to take a break. They scheduled the Jets week 1, so it's like you kind of knew that was already gonna happen. So nobody's really surprised about that. And so now he go to OTAs and we'll get to see what happened. Remember, they chose Aaron Rodgers over Shedeur Sanders. They chose 2025 Aaron Rodgers over a rookie. So we'll see if that in 5 years where that goes to. The only way that makes sense is if the Steelers win the Super Bowl, and I would bet a lot of money that they're not going to win the Super Bowl. So the main event and what I actually recorded this video for is Anthony Richardson. So Anthony Richardson is hurt again. The shoulder is bothering him again. And my question is to you guys and to the NFL and everybody, and even the Colts fans, what? How do y'all feel about AR? Because first season wasn't very good. I think we're going into season 4, and it just. I remember saying earlier in this year that he's making strides. That he's going like this, right? But it's just so up and down. And if he's always going to be hurt, is it worth the NBA risk? I remember a lot of people were saying this is an NBA draft. This is an NBA drafted type of move where you draft guys off potential and not what they actually did in college. Because I remember watching him at Florida, the Gators, watching him at Florida, I was like, oh, that's not an NFL quarterback at all. And then he was drafted, and I was like, oh, wow, somebody actually drafted him. And he just hasn't been good. So um, I'm gonna give him some more time. I'm gonna give him more time, and we're gonna watch him. But he's already hurt, and he's not Joe Burrow, where he gonna play through injury and he's limited, so he can do a little something. He's not Joe Burrow, where Joe Burrow will be hurt all offseason, and week 6 he get it together and start playing like Peyton Manning. He doesn't have that upside, so he has to be in tip top physical condition to be an NFL player. And I just don't know if he's ever going to be in like super duper tip top condition. Like if he's already hurt now, what's going to happen? in preseason or week 5. Like, this is it for AR. If AR does not look good by Thanksgiving, maybe Christmas, it might be a wrap. I'm gonna give it till Christmas. If he doesn't look good by Christmas, I think that's a wrap with him in Indianapolis, because he'll have a long NFL career. I think worst case scenario, he'll change positions and he'll be fine, right? So I don't wish that on none of our black quarterbacks, because the negative connotation that comes with that. Um, just a brief history lesson. Most of our most black quarterbacks were told to switch positions because they didn't have the mental capacity to play the game, and so all of our early guys had to switch positions. They always went to a skill position, DB, receiver. You know what I mean? Even what's his name? Terrell Pryor, who was electric, ended up moving to wide receiver because he couldn't play in the NFL level at quarterback. So I never wish that on anybody. But yeah, so I'm concerned with AR. If it's the same shoulder, I think he had surgery on that shoulder last season. So I'm just really concerned about where the Colts are going if AR is the guy they're believing in. It was already a risky pick, and it's even riskier pick if he's injury prone. So yeah, that's Friday's video. Don't normally give you guys a Friday video, but here we go. So let me know what else you guys want me to talk about, and I will see you guys next week. Enjoy the NBA Finals.